Hello, my Scorpios, and welcome to Divine Destiny with Debbie. And yep, I still am Debbie. Anyway, I'm reading for June 2nd through the 8th, Friday through Thursday. I have done an overview. Be ready. Take a peek at that. Weird energies. I just feels very off-putting. Not pudding. It just feels like things are, like you need to, I don't know, my Scorpios, you need to like kind of screw your head on a little straighter right now. It just feels a little off. Things are feeling off. Now they're feeling off for me, but then as I come to you, I kind of get this vibe like you got to kind of get your head on straight, get your thoughts together. I don't know if that means that you're being distracted, but it's like you're not. But there's a new focus. There's a new focus happening now. Remember, these are general readings, may or may not resonate, so so remember, if they resonate, great. Take it with a grain of salt, take what you like, leave the rest, okay? But I do feel like it's a time for you that you need to refocus and you need to get your head on straight. That keeps coming to me. Anyway, these are the cards for the full moon. Full moon in Sagittarius says to look at the bigger picture. And the full moon card in itself says surrender to the divine. All right, let's see what we've got going on for our Scorpios. It just feels like, very, very distracting energy for you. Not, kind of not thinking things through. So just take a breath, step back a little bit, and maybe the energies are just too much around you right now. Take a breath. That's what I can just say. Take a breath right now. Okay, let's see. Higher power, Holy Spirit, what do you want to say to our Scorpios? Busy, busy, busy. Again, just take a moment to yourself. Take a moment to think. Take a moment to, talk to higher power, however that works for you. Just take a moment. Get your head on straight. It's like there's just too much going on for you. Okay, these two are reversed, so let's see what we've got. Let's move these up so we can kind of remember what the full moon energy is all about. This first card, the Ace of Michael. So we have that one, new beginning, new start. Michael is our sword energy. It is our air energy. Remember, Pluto still is in Aquarius, even though it's about to transition. Gemini, we are in Gemini season. Not a lot of Gemini energy going on for that, but it is still, and it is also Libra. It is still about making plans, thinking things through, kind of, hearing news also. I am getting a hearing news energy with this Ace of Michael. Maybe you're going to be hearing news of a move, a new job. You're going to be hearing news of maybe that promotion. There's a change in the weather. There's a change in the action. There's a change in the direction. Like I said, you need to kind of clear the cobwebs out. You need to get your head on straight, get your head back in the game, because there is this change coming. It doesn't feel like it's a bad change. It just feels like it's a change. And when there's change, it doesn't always feel comfortable. But the Ace of Michael puts you in a new direction that you will be very eager and very good at, should you choose to accept that change. A wonderful new idea. Don't allow bumps in the road to hinder your progress. Clear up communication problems with others. So next card, reversed. The Nine of Michael. So this was reversed, so meant kind of pay attention to it a little bit. This is what I was telling you about. The Nine is wrap it up. You've got everything you need. Michael is that air energy again, Aquarius, Gemini, and Libra. But the Nine of Michael is like like I said, your mind's not in the game. You're thinking about all these things. Maybe, well, in this one, it's like you're thinking of all the things that could go wrong. You're thinking of all the things that aren't working in your favor, or you're thinking of, if I do this, this is going to happen. You're letting too much. You're letting too much energy escape you, and because of it, it's almost self-defeating. It's like you can't, you're not getting you got to get your head back in the game, okay? Then once you have that, my Scorpios, once you have that, regain that focus, you will, maybe it's not going to turn out the way you've been wanting it to, but you can make something quite wonderful happen, okay? The Nine of Michael is about, letting all of these self-defeating thoughts. It is about, what do we call it? Just basically self-fulfilling prophecies. Just all this worry, all this waste of energy going on, okay? The Nine of Michael says to you that your worry is unnecessary. Focus your thoughts on the outcome you desire. Release feelings of regret, guilt, or worry to your angels. So I would say there's a lot of opportunity. There's a lot of good energy there. Your mind just takes it to places that you really don't want it to go. Pray, meditate, ask God, ask your angels, ask your higher power just to release you from the stress. Remember what I told you about fear. Fear is a tool of the devil, keeps you from moving forward, okay? This Nine of Michael is just what if this happens? What if that happens? You know what? Live in the present. I'm not saying not to plan a little bit for that future, but live in the present right now. Next card here, reversed. The Knight of Michael. Okay, so we have Michael energy again. So a lot of this is your thoughts. A lot of this is your plans. Now the Knight's underlying energy is actually fire. That's our Leo, Sagittarius, and Aries. Sagittarius and Leo are very strongly, focused right now. It is passionate, burning, very determined. The thing about the Knight of Michael, the Knight of Swords, is once the direction is thought of, once you really know what you want to do, once you get out of your headspace and you start believing that more is possible, things start to happen in a faster, better way. Now, sometimes the thing about the Knight of Michael is that sometimes this is about leaping without looking. So, just kind of wanting to change just for change's sake. So you really need to make sure that whatever direction this is that you're going in is the direction you want to be going into, okay? Again, this is something new. It's not necessarily, there's a change up. There's a change up, and you got to get your head back. You got to get your head out of the clouds. You got to get your head back in the game, okay? And then, because then when the opportunity comes with this Knight of Michael, you got to be there. You got to be able to make a quick decision, and it has to be a very cognitive, a very, very, I don't want to say good decision. It has to be a very reasoned decision, okay? You don't want to just be reacting. You want to actually be proactive. You don't want to be reactive, okay? So the Knight of Michael, strong, committed, intellectual, diligent. Time to move quickly. Choose logic over emotion. Sudden changes. So something switches up on you. And kind of changes the direction that you're actually going. And you just have to be ready for it, and you just have to kind of chill your brain a bit so that you can think things through a little clearer, okay? Okay, and I'm just saying the energies are going to be doing that. The energies around you are just going to kind of like just, and I've been saying this, these energies for, like today, but also for this week, the week, it just seems, we're getting closer to these switches, and it just feels like we're on that roller coaster. So just try to breathe and try to see clearly, try to, try to just kind of, okay, I got my head in the game, my head's in the game. Okay, let's see what we have. Higher power. What else do you want to say to our Scorpios right now? And then too, what was it, around the 15th, I think, I'm wrong, I could be wrong on the date. Mercury will be going into Gemini, so that could help too. So the following week, we'll have a little more clarity, I'm hoping. Reversed, Guardian of Action. So this is the Knight of Michael, so the Knight of Swords. This is the King of Fire. So underlying energy is your air energy. Action energy is your fire energy, okay? And he is the king. Okay, so he tells you it's time for you to step up and be the leader. Your natural leadership skills are being called into action. This is your moment in the sun. So move into the light and shine for all to see. This card is also about a person who has charisma, is inspiring, enjoys a challenge, and loves the spotlight. So don't let worry and doubt keep you from achieving. Okay? Don't let worry and doubt keep you from achieving. This is the king of fire sees the big picture. He doesn't worry about the small stuff. So don't worry about the small stuff, my Scorpios. Anyway, let's go on here. Let's see. Inspirational words. Had to look from our angels and fairies. What do you have for our Scorpios? What words of empowerment do you have for our Scorpios here? So yeah, don't get your head in the game. Don't worry about the small stuff this week. The thing about it is, by saying that, the energies will try to be pulling you away. Okay, next card, or this card. Rainbow Spirit. Here you go. When you feel anxious, you can ask for help from the energy source that is around you. That's a good card, especially for this reading. Okay, crystal or energy for my Scorpios. For my Scorpios. Look at the big picture. Don't sweat the small stuff. Here we go. Card 12 and Emerald. Unconditional love, beauty, recovery, healing past lives. Love that. Okay, I told you what this is all about. Look at the bigger picture. Surrender to the divine. Now let's pull a card from this deck for my Scorpios. What else for my Scorpios? Don't sweat the small stuff. Look at the bigger picture. There's something wonderful happening. Again, it's gonna take you a different direction than what you've been thinking. I think that's the thing too, my Scorpios, is try not to be so I don't know, try not to be so stuck on what you think the outcome's going to be. Okay? Be open to some changes. Let's see. Okay, Cancer got this. Your dreams need a practical plan. Full moon in Taurus. So, if you by chance have any Cancer in your chart, you might want to take a look at Cancer. Okay, my Scorpios, interesting stuff. Don't sweat the small stuff. Let your brain, and again, it kind of feels like what you think should happen, there's something else, there's a better plan for you. Okay? Okay. Do me that favor now and go to the like, share, subscribe, clicking on the bell for notifications. I do appreciate that so much. If you're watching me on Rumble, rumble me. As always, though, my Scorpios, always know that you are loved. Stay shining and be blessed. Bye-bye.